often am asked, where did this all come from? When did this all start? And just when I think I know how far back it goes, as far as generationally, I'm like, oh no, look at my video about the 80-year-old feminist. I was shocked. And turns out, she wasn't the only one. Welcome back to Far From Eden. If you're new, extra welcome. Please hit like on your way in and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So back to that 80-year-old feminist. What was up with her? Well, there was feminism back in her day, it wasn't the same as what we have today. But what I have to realize is that just because they came of age at a certain time doesn't mean the indoctrination stopped with them. Apparently, we women are susceptible to the propaganda, after we grow up. It continues to affect us. So having said that, I've looked back at my parents' generation and my grandparents' generation, and I've just been like, well, we couldn't be in the mess we're in if they had done things correctly. So when I saw this video, I thought, ooh, here's a lady willing to demonstrate it for us. So let's take a look at that and just see, what it is that she is up to. As soon as I figure out, again, how to do this every time.
Yep. She's trying to escape now. She's completely drunk. Come here.
Where's she at?
Yeah, she's not right there.
Can't quite understand him, but...
Hey, May 20, show me 37.
Look at that. She's dropping everything and,
On things that
that one? That's the one.
Is this her?
That's the lady.
Okay. Hey, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna call my husband. I can't find my keys.
Okay.
No keys.
Hey, May 20. You have an additional unit, non-27. Possible points, 19.
It's okay.
All right.
I'm good.
So, where are you coming from?
Oh, nowhere. I was bike riding.
You're bike riding? Okay.
Yeah.
And where were you bike riding at?
I was bike riding on the Loveland Madeira Trail.
Okay. And then how'd you get here?
I drove.
You drove here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So I don't believe that you're good. Do you realize that you've been involved in an accident?
No.
She may or may not be looking for her keys, her phone, call her husband. Notice she has a husband. She has a husband. Let's keep that in mind as we watch this whole deal. But what I have noticed with women, when they sort of get in trouble or they're about to get in trouble, they're trying to avoid getting in trouble. They try to act busy. Like, oh, well, sir, I'm just too, let me just, bye-bye now. As if that's going to work, but all of them do it. All of them do it. It's crazy. I'm like, so you think if you're busy, he'll be like, oh, never mind. And if a cop walked up to me in a parking lot and just walked up to me and started to ask me questions, and I was sober, I've never been drunk, and I wouldn't just be like, I'm good. I would be like, is everything okay? But she's already into her performance. And okay, yeah, she's drunk, but it doesn't change you into a different person. It reveals who you are. Which is why I find it so fascinating. It's like, here, have some truth serum. They're not going to tell the truth, but they certainly reveal themselves easier than they do when they're sober. I still know what they're saying when they're sober. Woman code.
Oh.
No, you don't realize you've been involved in an accident?
No.
She was in an accident.
What happened?
I was not in an accident.
You weren't in an accident?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I don't believe you, ma'am. You have got front end damage to the front of your vehicle. You said that you drove here.
Despite repeated requests for her name, the woman remained uncooperative and provided a false name.
What's her name, ma'am?
I can't find my phone.
Now she can't find her phone. Crisis. A
What's your
woman
name,
without
ma'am?
her
Can I borrow
phone.
your phone?
I'm not gonna let you borrow my phone unless I know
Borrow
who
your
you are.
phone.
I think I just left my phone maybe at my friend's house.
It's your friend's house. So
Yeah.
did you go to your friend's house before or after the bike ride?
Yeah. We ride every day. We ride.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we ride.
Be on the Napa Auto Parts, Ohio.
What's your name?
William
Do you have
Adam
your ID on you?
9602.
Did I leave my phone with
Silver
you,
Nissan
Kathy?
Pathfinder with one brake.
Did I leave my phone with you?
So if she just dismisses him, like he's not there, he's unimportant, I'm just gonna go above you and be busy. I'm on my I Apple Watch, whatever it is, and it's always fun when they can't. Whenever a woman can't find her phone, I that's a guilty pleasure of mine to watch them freak out when they can't have their phone.
Oh, I'm at Lowe's. I can't find my phone. Do you have my phone? Okay.
Oh,
I
I
don't have
could
my
hear her.
phone. I think
Okay.
I left.
What's your name,
my
ma'am?
phone.
She's drunk too.
What's your name?
I'll need to tell you my name.
Well, you are currently being detained
What?
for a motor vehicle accident.
For what?
You struck another vehicle with your vehicle.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Why do you say you didn't?
I did not.
Okay. Well, you just told me that you did.
No,
Because you
I
told
did
me that you
not.
drove, and then you've got witnesses that are stating that you hit another vehicle.
I did not. I deny it. I did not.
So what is your name? I just want to be able to be polite and interact with you. I'm Officer Ryan. What's your name?
Penelope.
Penelope. What's your last name?
I don't think her name's Penelope. My plant Penelope takes offense.
I'm not going there.
Okay. All right. Are you willing to do some field tests for me to make sure that you're not intoxicated today?
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm late in tonight's video. Imagine if this were a man. I feel like that's all I do all the time. It's like, oh my God, imagine if that was a man. Imagine if that was a man. She wouldn't be standing on the other side of the car. She wouldn't be that belligerent. She would be informed that giving a false name or not giving a name is also a charge. Like there's so many things that would go different if this was a guy. And you guys already know that. But at least there's one woman who knows that. Obviously, all these cops know that they handle things differently. I think some of them don't. Some of them are kind of simpy. But some of them, I think, have to be like, this is some bull crap.
No, I'm
No?
not.
You're not intoxicated?
No, I was riding bicycles. You
Okay.
see my pants?
I understand that. So I don't understand why you're not being cooperative with me.
I'm not.
Okay.
I just
then-
needed a can of paint.
I understand. I see you got a can of paint. It
Irrelevant.
seems like you're also struggling to get out of here. You don't have your
can't.
phone, you don't have your wallet, you don't have your ID, keys, anything.
I do have my ID.
Okay. All right.
I'll hand it over.
So do you mind explaining to me what's going on? Why
No.
why you're not
I'm just waiting
cooperative?
for my husband because obviously I locked my keys in my car.
Okay.
So you can be on your way.
All right. Well, I'm not heading out anywhere.
Wow.
Are you gonna state that you're not doing field tests for me?
No, I am not.
So at this point, if you're gonna refuse field tests, we're gonna escalate this. I'm gonna arrest you for
Look at her body
OVI.
language.
What's that?
operate.
Look at her body language. Look at her. She's like as a woman, like she's not even like saying I'm a this or I'm a that yet. She probably will later. But look at her stance. Look at her like, who do you think you are treating me like this? And she thinks she's in control of the situation, which is insane. Women think they are in charge of the situations a lot of times. And I think, I don't want this to come out wrong. I certainly couldn't say this if I was more popular channel or people were taking clips from me, but you can tell that women don't face the same kind of social consequences that men do. Like when men are in a disagreement or argument and they challenge one another, they know in their minds, they know this could escalate to physical. This could get to where I get punched in the face. right? It's always there. I had to have a man explain this to me because it never occurred to me that that's always on the table for men. For women, in most communities, it's not. Whenever I'm having a disagreement with somebody or an argument, which is not as often as used to be before I learned all of this stuff and got better, I never was like, oh, I could get punched in the face. It never occurred to me, ever. That's a privilege that women have. We just don't ever face that. And when you see something like this is an example of how women never think of that next step. But even with a cop right there, that's how entitled they are. This is not about watching a DUI. This is about watching a female in the wild revealing herself and showing. And this generation, I'm not sure age-wise. I'm terrible at figuring out ages, but I'm thinking, what, 55? 60? Like old Gen X, young boomer. And this is what we have. Anyway, let's continue. Don't worry. I know it's hard to watch, but I'm right here with you. We're doing it together.
Hitting a vehicle impaired.
No.
Okay. So from the evidence I've gotten from witnesses, I'm getting an odor of alcoholic beverage coming from you, and you're severely disoriented. You've locked your keys in the car. You're struggling to communicate with me effectively, and you're struggling to communicate over the phone with whoever you're on the phone with.
I don't have my phone. I left it with my
So
friend.
are you willing to do the field test? Show me that you're not impaired? Okay.
I'm not willing to do anything,
Not
sir.
willing to do anything?
No.
Okay. Can you turn around, put your hands behind your back?
I believe
No.
that.
Nope. All right.
No, just no.
You're going to turn around, put your hands
Okay.
behind your back.
All right.
You're going to turn around, put your hands
All
behind
right.
your back.
I'll do the thing.
Nope.
I'll do the
Nope.
thing.
Too late. We've already
No.
passed it. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No, I'll do the thing.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Don't negotiate with your children. When your children get in trouble and you say, okay, now you can't do such and such, then they say, okay. Do not go back on what you said the punishment was. Okay? Follow through. This is an example of what it looks like when you don't follow through. And she's too old. She should have had parents that followed through. But clearly, there's been enough enough action with no consequences that she just thinks she can get out of them or negotiate her way out of them. And you cannot let that happen with your children.
Don't touch me. I will report you. I will do the thing. I will do the thing, whatever you want me to do.
No, it's not.
No F21. I will not do. I will do the thing.
Nope.
I'm buying paint.
Time has passed.
Don't do this.
You're already past that, man.
Yep.
Put your hands together, like you're praying.
Don't do this. I will walk the walk, whatever you want.
No.
Nope. Too late.
No. We're not doing that.
What?
No, we are not doing this. No, no.
Oh my God.
We're not doing this. You are not. Do not touch me. Please do not touch me. I will report you. Ow, that hurts. Ow.
Okay. If a guy got his hand free like that, taser. I mean, or worse, right? You can't. She hasn't been searched. And then do not touch me. I've seen this. This is a theme. I don't know when it started, but it's not her generation, but it's like, you can't touch me without my permission, blah, blah, blah. It's a cop, okay? Whether you think they're a government, an agent of the tyrannical government, or you respect the boys in blue, either way, they have that power. At least be smart and know, he's gonna put you in cuffs. You're not going to get out of it, but no, this clearly not face consequences. Nice manicure, by the way. lovely manicure that she has. Of course. She has a husband. $10 says he's riding the line between cheaper to keeper and happy wife, happy life. Right there in the middle. Squish.
That hurts.
That hurts. And that's
Put your hands behind your back now.
Oh, good.
Sarah,
Got one on.
come on. Guys, come
You
on.
sound
Mary
backwards.
12, we're
I
one detained.
am not hurting anyone.
You're under arrest
Got it.
for resisting.
Resisting what?
Resisting arrest. Yeah, you just stacking charges.
I don't know. I didn't do anything, ma'am.
If you didn't do anything, you should listen to what they said.
I know. I know.
Who said that?
Get hurt. They want to go home.
Mary 12.
There's an innocent bystander woman saying, if you didn't do anything, you should do what they said. They want to go home. That's so funny. You've got a woman off to the side trying to hold this woman accountable, or at least like, hey, follow directions. So the lady on the side respects these guys in uniform. That's interesting. That's a first. I've never watched a video with that.
12 live 99.
I don't know her information or anything yet, so.
Is this her card?
No, this is
No.
All right, let's go.
Wait. No. Stop.
I will drag you to this car in front of
I
everybody.
know.
I don't care.
Excuse
Let's go.
me.
Do it.
I have questions.
Do it.
Well,
Wait,
you lost that privilege.
I have questions. I want to know.
You're under arrest for
The question
OBI,
is always the
resisting
question.
arrest, and obstruction.
Can I just please call my husband?
Nope.
No?
You're going to go to jail.
Oh, good. All right.
Typical. She's got a problem with the one man, so she's going to try to call another man to get her out of it. Women do this all the time. They pit men against each other. And I'm glad that men are starting to learn what women are full of, because maybe they won't be so easy. Case in point, if you're like, oh, my boyfriend is so abusive, blah, 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 you're such a good friend, and then start telling this friend who, he just wants to do the girl, and the girl's like, oh, my boyfriend does this, my boyfriend does that, and then what is friend gonna do? If friend is a simpy beta boy, he's gonna go, do, Captain Save-A-Ho to the rescue, and he's going to go and confront the guy and all the rest of it. And what's going to end up happening? The guy's not, first of all, the guy's probably not abusive in the first place, because it's usually the chick lying about it. But the beta simpy boy is going to go to the boyfriend and say, hey, you can't treat her that way, and she deserves this and she deserves that. And if boyfriend guy, for some reason, doesn't want to lose girlfriend, it might work on him for him to treat her better and feel like she's in demand and blah, blah, blah. I've seen this happen. And so I'm like, oh my God, she's just using you. Like, that was all an act. Anyway, they pit men against each other one way or another, and this is one way. Well, can I call my husband? I wish I could do the Jersey accent, but I can't do that central Jersey accent too well. But she wants to call her husband, and then she's like indignant that she can't. You mean I can't call a man to try to get these consequences removed? Funny. Women are, all strong and independent and stunning and brave, and this isn't very independent. You're in handcuffs and you just want to call your husband. Well, why would you need him? Aren't you a woman? Hear you roar? Guess not.
Camera's on.
Yep.
Good. I need my phone.
Well, you'll be lucky to get that.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Why do you have to not listen to us? So take a seat in the car.
I'm a really nice woman.
Well, you're not showing that right now.
I like
Go sit in
him.
the car.
I like him.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Well, it
right.
is
I was on.
6 o'clock. You're intoxicated. Go and sit in the car. Sit
I
in
was
the car.
on a bike ride with my friend,
Sit in the car.
and I stopped to get gas.
Sit in the car, or I'm going to put you in there.
Wait, what?
Don't be so mean.
Sit in the car, or I'm going to put you in there.
You do not have to be so mean.
Sit in the car.
I will. Why
Just
are
pull
you
her in.
being so aggressive?
Sit in the car. man.
Jesus
Sit in the
God.
car. This is your
Sit in the
opportunity.
car, I'm going to pull you
Pull
in.
her in. Pull her in. Did he pull her
Oh
in?
my God.
I couldn't even tell.
Here's what the witnesses conveyed to the police.
She was the one. She hit your car too?
No. She was the one following her.
I
Because
didn't see her
she,
hit the car.
she,
When
Okay.
I was pulling out of Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
She came out of nowhere, like, and just hit that Lowe's display that's up there right across from Chick-fil-A with all the
Okay.
bags of mulch, or there's 3 big stacks of something, and then there's a sign that says like Lowe's big event.
Okay, so she hit that.
She hit that, and it was like no reason, like nobody was in her way. There
Okay.
wasn't, and she hit that and bounced off,
Uh-huh.
and then just came flying down here. So
Okay.
I followed her down here. I wanted to at least get a picture of her license plate,
Okay.
and she was like reckless. And then I pulled up,
It's
and
the
then
women.
right after they came to my window, they said, "Did you see what happened to my car?" And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, "No, it didn't happen in the last few minutes."
Ah,
Okay, well,
But we
It's
looked-
definitely her car.
yeah,
I mean,
there was
yeah.
white paint and stuff.
Yeah.
So I have a
okay.
feeling she came through reckless.
Yeah, it's
in
mine.
her car
Okay.
and
It's
stuff.
mine. Yeah,
But
it's
she's
mine.
had the car for a long time.
Okay.
And when she came out, she couldn't even stand up.
Okay. We'll get a written.
She's the dream witness, isn't she? But that's the thing. These women, because I'm sorry, I don't know this lady. She might be perfectly lovely. Perhaps she's a men's rights activist. I don't know. But my instinct is that if this woman was arrested, we'd get another kind of similar situation. But the thing is that you have these women and they're telling on other women, and that is effective. Because you guys know it doesn't work if a guy does it. It's not going to be as effective if a man, tells on a woman. It's not going to work. So women are starting to hold the other one accountable, even if they've done similar themselves or something else themselves. It's just very interesting. And it's sort of one of those things where I'm like, kind of grabbing my popcorn to see how this plays out. I actually have something on that topic that I kind of want to talk to you guys about, but it's just kind of brand new. And it's about how what women think about other women who take their exes to court and take their kids and take their money and just ruin them. Because there are women who are noticing that. Anyway, got off topic, but I gotta talk to you guys about that in the next couple of days. I might save it for the weekend because it's kind of something I want a lot of people to see. So let's continue with this typical woman and this other woman who's going to tell on her in detail. And she followed her and she waited, this woman did.
Written statement from you, and then
Okay.
we'll try to get you out of here as quick as
Yeah,
possible.
I had to pick up my daughter from soccer at high school.
All right,
but
let
I
me
called
get a
my
state-
husband. He said he would get her. So
Okay.
Oh, she's made plans.
Oh my God, Kathy!
Who?
Jesus Christ!
It's not his fault.
Ah! Hello, little boy. Can I get my phone out of my car, please, to call my husband?
Little boy.
Hello.
There's
You
the
need anything else from me?
emasculation.
Yes, I need my phone.
They're not talking to you, lady.
No, I need my phone.
They're not
Oh, hello. You accosted me, and I'm sorry I don't remember what the is your name. And it's raining, and I'm trying to get home. And what is your name? Ah! Oh my God! You're jerking me around back here. I'm reporting you. I am so reporting you. Ah! And now I'm handcuffed. I'm reporting you. What is your name, sir?
What an actress.
Ryan, Officer Ryan. I've got lots of stuff on you, Ryan. Ryan, you little shit.
I think Ryan's scared.
Give me my purse. That is mine. Where are we going?
Okay, you guys remember me telling you in the past that women are just like children? That is mine. Gimme, and that is mine. That's what we just saw. They don't hide themselves as well when they're drunk.
Where are we going? Answer me, Ryan. Where are
Yeah, but
we going?
little doggy.
You better tell me where the jail is, or I'll.
Oops, sorry. I was trying to show you guys the dog. Sorry.
I'm going to report what you said. Claremont County Jail. Could you please tell me where that is?
Well, these demands.
Oh my God.
Demands.
I can't even see. You better turn on your windshield wipers, buddy. I'm going to report you. I can't even see out of the window. But I can't find my keys.
Okay.
Demands, commands. I just rewinded it so far back.
Hey,
First, buddy. I'm going to report you. I can't even see out of the window. Turn them on faster, please.
So demands, commands.
I'm
Give me
in
your windshield
Lowe's
wiper.
buying
Give me my
paint.
purse.
What the hell is with
Brett.
you guys? Ah! Oh my God.
Here she goes
Do
with
you
her
think
acting.
I am a risk? Jesus God, you guys are unreal. Like, I'm a grandma. I've never been arrested. I've never had anything. Why are you doing this?
She's a grandma. So that means she had children and she raised them. Let's stop for a moment, close our eyes, and just think, what must those children be like? Because there's no way the husband had a big say in anything. Women whose husbands are leaders and in charge do not behave this way. And they don't go out drunk bike riding with their friends. They don't. Women whose husbands lead behave better because those are the women that choose those husbands and stay with them. This woman, this poor man who lives with her, and then whatever kids she raised. And this is where what I was saying at the beginning of the video, like, this is why. This is a mother. This is a grandmother. This is lovely, warm, nurturing, classy, anything at all. Like, character matters, behavior matters. And maybe 20 years ago, people could have shut me up easier saying that. Like, oh, look at the results of what we have today. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the kids that are in like elementary school. They can barely read. And they cannot rate their emotions. And this is why. My grandmother was a grandmother. I cannot even imagine either one of my grandmothers being drunk at all, being drunk in public, talking to anyone this way. Just, they call it progress. I don't think that they never said what we were progressing to. I don't want to progress to this, but we're in a free fall now, so that's why I have a chuckle.
Claremont County Jail. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Out in the boonies with the boony people.
Hey.
Jesus God.
Hey, there's
you
nothing
all
wrong.
Make me sick. And
there's nothing wrong
the
with
man that
people.
was in my face yelling at me, what the was his name? Sergeant what? Huh? You have to talk louder. I'm hard of hearing. I left my hearing aids at home. What was the name of the officer that had his face in my face yelling at me?
Would you rather be tased?
You better tell me his name or it's going to go on the record that you refuse to do so.
That's not a thing.
Get me out. My shoulders are killing me.
Swing your feet first.
That's so sad.
My shoulders are killing me.
I'm so sad.
I'm a bike rider.
I know. You
God,
seem like you're in good shape then.
What?
You said if you're a bike rider, you're in good shape then, right? We're going this way.
Was that derogatory?
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh my
What's
God.
the-
You are
This was
one down.
fantastic. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, it made her mad.
Oh, you're in good shape then.
Yes. You talked about how you ride bicycles. That's good.
Yeah, you're in good shape.
Stand up against this glass here.
Give him a medal. That was great.
The woman was charged with resisting arrest and given a court date for OWI. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click.
Oh my goodness gracious. So, name Karen. Her name's really Karen. Oh, cool. We see her age, 67. I was way off. I was so off. Okay, so 67-year-old feminist. 67. So she's old enough to be my mother. She could be my mother. So this is my mother's generation. This is a boom. What? What? All right. She needs to get out of my face. Wow, 67. Okay. Proves my point even more. So she's even better. I wish I'd known that, but I try not to watch these before I show them. I just see like a little bit and I'm like, oh, this is probably a good case study. And then if it doesn't turn out to be a good one, I just don't upload that video. Anyway, so 67. So my parents' age, or my mother's age. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's exactly how old my mom would be. I think that's right. I don't know. Math is not my thing, but it's very close. She could easily be. Wow. Yes, my mom was young when she had me, so she wasn't like, 40 when she had me. That obviously would not be possible. But anyway, so this is why we had disagreeable women like this raising Gen X. Not older Gen X, like 55, whatever, but, between 45 and 50 right now. I'm just like, this is why. This is why we women, we grew up and we listened to, all the propaganda about, we can do everything boys can do and we should go out and get a career. These women weren't inspiring us to be feminine and keepers at home and, sweet and loving wives. They weren't modeling that for us, and they were working. And so it was just like, that's what we should do. But I'm just thinking of like the lack of character and the disagreeableness and just the levels. It goes back so far. Obviously, there weren't as many who acted like her back then. There were more so-called good women back then. But obviously, as media grew and social media grew, we didn't have certain separate cultures in places. It was like whatever New York and California is doing, well, the Midwest sees that too. And so does the South. So, eroding our culture was just easier because they could do it digitally. Anyway, so yeah, 67. Boy, I one of these days I'll get brave enough and I'll go out on the street and try to interview some people. And yes, I will do it protected. I know that there's a lot of you guys who'd be like, no, wait a minute, be safe. Well, I kind of have a little bit of a plan, but I really want to talk to these women and just ask them gentle questions. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching that. I call it a case study. I find it super interesting. And I'm so sorry. I know some of you guys are married to that. Or were married to that. Or that one's daughter, Claire, apparently she made more of her. So I know. It's awful. And some of you who probably aren't even watching this video are getting married because you don't know. Nobody has warned you. And you don't know that you're sweet, loving, so you think, wife who keeps herself pretty for you is going to turn into that as soon as she's got you, as soon as she's got you down the aisle. I mean, anyway, God, I don't have to like try to market women. Like, step right up. No, go run far away. Anyway, okay. It's the Midwest goodbye, takes forever. All right, I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great evening, and please take care of yourselves.